Hello dear students, I welcome you all to the last video on exercise 24. So today's questions start with question number 18, sub number 1. Find PQ if AB is 150. So you can see this AB is given to you 150 meter, angle P equals to 30 degree, angle Q equals to 45 degrees. So here you need to find what? So you need to find PQ. Okay, so PQ is this length. So basically it's very easy if you see here, because you need to find PB from this triangle, that is APB, and from ABQ you need to find BQ, and join PB and PQ BQ, you will get your PQ. All right, so let's begin. So let's have a look at triangle APB. Okay, so we are talking about this. So this is angle, so side opposite to this, that is AB, is your perpendicular. Obviously this is my hypotenuse and this becomes my base. Okay, so that's why we have tan 30 degree. Okay, so tan 30 degree is perpendicular by base. I'm sorry, perpendicular by base, isn't it? So perpendicular is AB, PB is my base, right? So put the value. So tan 30 degree is 1 by root 3, AB is given to you 150, and we need to find PB. So from here PB turns out to be 150 root 3. Okay, so we found it PB. Now let's use this triangle. Okay, you can convert this into decimal. So this turns out to be 259.80 meter. Okay, so let's make use of this triangle now. So in triangle this triangle, we have to again calculate BQ, which is again my base. So we have perpendicular by base equals to tan 45. Put the value of AB, that is 150, tan 45 is 1. So from here BQ turns out to be 150 meter. So that's why we have PQ equals to PB plus BQ. As I said, PB plus BQ gives you PQ, and put the value of PB, which is 259.80, and put the value of BQ to be 150, right? So add them up, you will get your answer to be 409.80 meter. So you may pause the video to note down. Okay, so number 2 is your homework. Please make a note of that as well. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. So if tan x degree is 5 by 12, tan y degree is 3 by 4, and AB is 48, find the length of CD. So you need to find what is this CD. Okay, so I'm taking this BC. Okay, so this BC to be x meter. Remember that. Okay, so BC is x, and AB is given to be how much? This is given to be 48. So this is 48 and this is x. All right, so that's why we have in triangle ADC. All right, so in this triangle ADC, we have, this is the triangle angle given, isn't it? Because in triangle ADC we don't have this particular line, so we have this x degree given to us. So this side, that is DC, becomes my perpendicular because this is opposite to angle. AC becomes my base, right? So we have tan x degree. So tan means perpendicular by base, isn't it? So perpendicular is DC and base is AC, as I said. And how much is tan x degree? It is given to be 5 by 12. DC we don't know, right? We need to find DC or CD. And AC is this full thing, right? So from here to here, that is BC is x and AB is 48. So that's why AC becomes 48 plus x. All right, so instead of AC I have written 48 plus x. So from here we get, after cross multiplication, so 5 into 48 is 250, 240, 5 into x is 5x equals to 12 into DC is 12 CD. Okay, so let me call this as equation 1. Now from triangle BDC, now this smaller triangle, we have tan y degree, which is given to be 3 by 4, right? So tan y will be perpendicular by base, that is CD by BC. Okay, now BC is x, isn't it? And tan y degree is 3 by 4. So from here we get x equals to, okay, so if you find the value of x, this x goes over there, so 4 into CD is 4 CD, this 3 goes to the denominator. Let me call this as equation 2. Now let me substitute the value of x to be 4 CD by 3 in equation 1. Okay, so from 1 we get 240 plus 5 into x. Instead of x I have written 4 CD by 3 equals to 12 CD. So from here you will calculate what is your CD. For example, 5 into 4 is 20. So simplify this. you will get that CD will turn out to be 45. All right, and that's why my answer, that is the length of CD, will be 45 meter. All right, so you may pause the video to note down. Let's move on to the last question for the day. So question says the perimeter of a rhombus is 96 centimeter and obtuse angle of it is 120 degree. So let us talk about this. Okay, so this is my rhombus. So rhombus is a parallelogram where all sides are equal. You know that, right? Okay, so as you can see, this angle, this full angle is greater than 90 degree. That is, it is obtuse angle. So this angle is given to be 120 degree. You need to remember that. And one more property of rhombus says that diagonals bisect each other at 90 degree. So that's why I put a 90 degree mark out here. All right, so we know that. So that's why OP and OR, they are equal. Similarly, OQ and OS, they are also equal. All right, fine. So you need to find the lengths of diagonals. That means you need to find PR and you need to find QS or SQ. All right, so let's begin. So since in a rhombus all sides are equal, so that's why, see here, perimeter is given to be 96, right? So from here to here, if you measure only the boundary, it is turning out to be 96. So if all the sides are equal, then the length of each side will be 96 by 4, which is 24. Now add 24, 24, 24 and 24, you will get 96. That is, perimeter will be 96. Okay, fine. So we founded our PQ. Now let angle PQR equals to 120 degrees. So as I said, this is my 120 degree, isn't it? So we also know that rhombus, in a rhombus, diagonals bisect each other perpendicularly, as I told you, and diagonals bisect the vertex angle as well. So that means if this is my 120 degree, this diagonal will bisect this angle as well. That means this becomes 60 and this becomes 60. Okay, so that's why we have POQ. Okay, so POQ, that is, this particular triangle is right angled triangle, because this is 90 degree and this is how much? 60 degree. Okay, so we have PQO. Okay, as I said, this is 60 degree. So therefore sine 60 degree. Okay, so just pay attention to this. So we have, this is the given angle, isn't it? So if this is my given angle, side opposite to this is OP, right? And this is 90 degree, so opposite to this is PQ, so PQ is my hypotenuse. So this is my perpendicular, this is my hypotenuse. Obviously this has to be base. So that's why sine 60 degree is perpendicular by hypotenuse, that is, perpendicular is PO and hypotenuse is PQ. Let us put the value of PQ, and sine 60 degree, it is root 3 by 2 and PQ is 24. So from here PO turns out to be 12 root 3, and if you convert this into decimal, you will get 20.784. So we found it PO, and we know that OR will also be equal to PO, isn't it? So that's why in order to find PR, that is one of the diagonal, what we need to do is we will just multiply PO by 2, because we know that PR will be double, isn't it? So that's why PR is double of PO. So this turns out to be 2 into PO is this much. So after multiplication, you get 41.568 centimeter. All right. So this is all about your one of the diagonal. Similarly, we'll find OQ. That is, this is my base, isn't it? So in this triangle, this is my base. So that's why it will be base by hypotenuse cos 60 degree. All right. Cos 60 degree is half. And from here, OQ turns out to be 12. All right. So OQ is founded. So we similarly will find QS. Okay, so QS or SQ turns out to be double of OQ, which is 2 into 12, which is 24 centimeter. All right, so you may pause the video to note down. Thank you very much.